Hey, 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 that's right, it's time for my hat to get back in play. This video, I'm going to show you how I constructed a Infinite Cedar 4x8 raised bed that I got from Johnny's Seed Company. Yeah, check it out. All right, and there she blows. Yep. All cedar, all the time. That's how it's packed. Looks like everything's in the package. Let me go grab my drill. Well, all right, there's the instructions. Thank goodness for this little snowdrift here. Instructions are nice and simple, and I called in there, you don't want to move it if you can avoid it after construction. So I'm going to have to move my station to the backyard so I don't have to move it so far. We shall return. All right, so after you got all your pieces identified, you're going to make your corners. Those are called the legs. This piece right here, right, and this is the A, which is flush to the corner, and then this is the B. Real simple, right? Get a little washer, get 2.5 inch bolt, put your nut on this side, tighten it up. All I did, standard drill, and that's a number 1, I believe, Phillips, full-size Phillips. And then I just took the barrel of a socket wrench, put the socket on, boom, hold it this way, drill the other side, done. So, let me finish building the rest of these corners. Well, all right, corners are set. So the next step is to get the connectors. You see these two pieces where they meet. Stick our connector board in there, and then we'll put on the top rails, and then we'll go back and tighten everything up. Lesson learned. I made a mistake. What? Yep. These sideboards are the A, and they're supposed to be just in the 4-foot section. But the A's drilled one way and the B's drilled another way, and yeah, we'll be back. I got to do some deconstruction now. Yeah. All right, well, I'm putting the A's where they're supposed to be. Just wanted to point something out here. Make sure you get a washer on both sides. Just finger tight this stuff until you're ready to lock her down. You got to get everything in place. So you got, see, 2 A's go on the 4-foot side of the bed, and you put 2 on that side. Then you use your 8 B's on the long portion, the 8-foot portion, and then lock them down. This really does not take long. Once you understand that one simple thing, the A's go on the 4-foot side. There's a little trick for you too. Yep. All right, so now I got my corners, 4 corners, 2 deep, all built up. It's all finger tight. And tighten up these corners first, and then we'll connect these 2 4x4s and make a 4x8. Oh, so number 1 Phillips bit. Yep, and then I'm using a 7/16 socket. Use an extension arm or a bar. Just grip it, and off we go. All right. I don't like the looks of this one corner, so I'm gonna take that loose and start over. Yeah. Bingo. There's a tip for you. I had a little bitty dip right here on this corner. So these boards were not really squared up well. I just flipped it up so I could get it nice and taut. Now we're good to go. All right, here's a tip for you. When you're making these things, look at that. You want to get them squared up right. Take your, what's going to end up being 8 foot horizontal. It looks crooked to you on the screen, but trust me, these are square to the box. And I had to do it for both sides so I could get those boards flush. So I'll screw in just a little bit off and it looks all messed up. So we're gonna lay it down and get positioned. Here, I'll show you what's up. All right, so I gotta get this. You want them as flat as possible, flat ground as possible. But because I need space to be here, there's a blueberry tree right here. And I'm gonna need to walk through here so I can get to both the bed and this grapevine. I need to walk through here, so I'm gonna slide it down. And you can see this corner right here. It's just on the edge where that basketball hoop was, but it'll be all right. And if you're wondering about the grass, when I'm done, I'm putting cardboard down immediately, and then I'll probably start dumping just some leaves in there, some older leaves, some new leaves. Excuse me. When I get to March, this is for the first time, lots of cow manure, topsoil, and permatil from Daddy Pete's. Do it right the first time. Costs a little bit more money, but then you're good to go. Just keep adding your compost every year. Boom. Now, the last step in doing this for this product, let me grab another board. What you're gonna ask you to do, these are called your connectors, right? They pop on like that. You're using a 3.5 inch bolt. Make sure you have a washer on each side of the wood, bolt head and before the nut, and tighten it up, get it squared, and that's the end. Sorry this isn't the most professional video, but anyway, honestly, once you know what you're doing, this doesn't take that long. I probably could have done this if I was only doing this and I didn't get my A and B mixed up. Remember that. The A's go on the short end, the B's go on the long end, or where you want to expand. I could have done this in 90 minutes, maybe even 60. Doesn't take much to do it. It disassembles. You could take this connector board out and grab some more B's, and so you take a 4x8, you can make it a 4x12. Basically, you go 4x4, 4x8, 4x12, or 4x16 with this particular product if you want to. We might add another 4 down the road, but it's really simple to put together. Just make sure you got your AB right, and don't forget the washers on both sides. There's a reason for that. Don't forget that step. Anyway, I give it a 10 for 10 for construction. Appreciate you watching. Peace, y'all. Hey, that's right. It's time for my hat to be back in play. Let me get rid of this cigarette. Well, a little B-roll. This isn't sawdust. This is, it's snowing. Yeah, hell, that's for B-roll. Good gosh. Look at this guy. Lordy. That's all right. We'll get her done.